Namaste viewers and welcome to Radio Football, and it's been a while since I posted my last video, but here I am talking in front of you again about Barcelona. We are going to talk about the fixture that they had 2 days ago against Granada. So Barcelona were going into this game unbeaten in the La Liga season. They had a win against Real Sociedad, pretty impressive, 4-2, a draw against Athletic Bilbao, and they were unbeaten in the three games. And there were not many expectations from Barcelona. Of course, the sword is hanging around Koeman's neck after that 3-0 disappointing loss to Bayern Munich. So I was pretty impressed with the lineup. I saw Coutinho starting, Demir starting, Araujo starting, Eric Garcia starting. So that's what you want as a Barcelona fan. You know that players like Coutinho, who have not been given the chance to really shine, starts. Yusuf Demir, of course, interesting prospect, starts again. But I was really baffled by the decision that Sergio Roberto starts again and again and again. We have Barcelona do have players like Gavi and Ricky Puig waiting on the bench, and still players like Sergio Roberto, who for me personally, offer nothing on the field, start again and again. He is not that good as a right back because he does not provide that kind of pace that a right back like Serginho Dest does. Also, he does not provide that calm and composure that a midfielder needs. Just like Sergio Busquets has, just like Pedri has, Frenkie De Jong has. Pedri was not playing in this game. I think he was rested, and he was on the bench watching the game. Of course, Koeman did make, I think that was a good lineup except the Sergio Roberto starting. And they started the game awfully. In the second minute, defensive mishap, conceded a goal from a header, but they still grew into the game. At the end of the first half, they had a couple of chances that could have gone in. They didn't, but still positives to learn from. Second half, they came in, and the game was set up perfectly for Granada. Barcelona conceded a 1-0 lead, and Granada now just sat with two banks of four and a front two which were pressing. Uh, but then again, they just held back on their own, tried to defend that 1-0 lead till the end. Barcelona, it was very clear. It was very clear that Barcelona were not going to be able to penetrate that defense from the center. This was a really poor performance from Barcelona. They put in 54 crosses in, while it is just like I had heard this phrase called "cross and inshallah." There was a meme about it, that cross and just hope for the best. That is not how things work. Look at teams like Liverpool. Look at teams like PSG. They use their fullback such so well. You see the balls Trent Alexander-Arnold puts in for likes of Firmino and Jota. But Serginho Dest was not able to do that. Their crosses, of course, were not finding the players they wanted to. And again, Luke De Jong came off the bench. Poor performance from him again as well. He had a really great chance. He's known for his heading prowess, but he was really poor again heading the ball for me personally. And again, I said it was really visible. It was painful to watch them, and it was really visible that Barcelona are not going to be able to penetrate this team from the center. So they try to whip in crosses again and again and again, which they were not very successful at. So that's how the game went in, and at the end, it was really surprising. PK actually came on as a centre forward, and so did, of course, there were memes about it. PAD, PK, Araujo, and Luke De Jong, that is the Netherlands striker. All known for their heading prowess and just putting balls in from the corner. Uh, Definitely not the right strategy from Barcelona. And in the press conference, Koeman just blurted stuff out. He just said everything he had in his mind. If he does get sacked, uh, he said everything he wanted to say. I believe he said that we have injuries, and we are who we are at the moment. Of course, you have injuries, you have crucial players out like Dembele. Of course, Braithwaite was doing really well before he got injured. Sergio Aguero is out for a couple months as well. But that doesn't mean you will, perform so lackluster. That performance was very lackluster. Just whipping in crosses and hoping for the best. That was not the strategy that Barcelona should have gone on with. And of course, everyone expects better from Barcelona. Conceding in the second minutes against Granada, a really poor team from the lower half of the La Liga, and that too at Camp Nou. That is really disappointing. And Koeman, for me, there is the debate: should Koeman go? Should Koeman stay? Earlier there was argument that he didn't get his signings. Now he has got him. You see the likes of Luke De Jong and Memphis Depay. All are his signings. They were about to sign Jorginho Wijnaldum. They couldn't do so. PSG snapped him up. But then, for me, I think this club does need a new manager. I think this club needs a fresh start. They have to move past the likes of Koeman, and maybe it's time to offload players like PK as well. If he does want to save his job, he has to do exceptionally well. I think the case here is similar to what Mikel Arteta is. Yes, Koeman has his chance to field his strongest 11. He has not had played his strongest front three. That would be Depay, Aguero, and Dembele, which is not the worst in Europe at all. So the same with Arteta. He lost the first three games, and of course, he did not get the chance to field his strongest 11. Now he did field his strongest 11 against Burnley, and they did win. And of course, the sword is hanging around his neck as well. But we'll have to see what happens with both these managers. So that's all for today, guys. Like my video if you liked what I said about Barcelona in this video. Oh, I forgot to mention one thing. Brilliant performance from Araujo. Hats off to him. He really gave his all on the pitch. He was defensively, he was very solid. I think Barcelona have really found a gem. It's been a while since they found a defender who was really solid. We all know players like Piqué and Garcia who was really good at ball playing, but it's been time since Barcelona found a solid centre back, and now they've got it in Ronald Araujo. So that's all for today, guys. Like my video if you liked what I said about Barcelona in the video. Comment down below if you think Koeman will sack. Do you think Koeman should be sacked or not? And subscribe for more of this. Until next time, this is Shikhar from Radiofootball signing off.